and I hope you enjoy it. It involves 1, 2, 3 Walking Liberty half dollars. And here's a little secret. I actually want to give you a little secret. In many cases, magicians use something called the black art principle, like using black felt on an object to be able to hide it in clear view because it blends in with the black. That's a black art principle. I actually want to show you the brown art principle, which I think you'll find fascinating. If I get this coin and I give it a rub, just a little rub, right across the back of my hand, I can actually get it to slowly change. And this is a little bit more of a brown style. You can kind of see it. Yes? Hopefully you can see it. And that'll be the first one. I'll try it again. Okay? We'll try it again with the second one. And we'll just actually give it a rub right there. We'll give it a rub right here. A little bit more of a rub right here. I really need to make sure this one will actually look a little bit better than possibly the first one. And there you go. That's the second one. You could actually see it looks a little bit better. That's the second one. And the final one, I'm gonna make it extra special. I would do this normally on a spectator's hands so they could see this up to the last second. They could see it, and then I just give it a little rub. They could see it change just like that. And you can see the popcorn just like that. In the same way, I can get this coin, and all I have to do is give it a little blow if I can do it just right. You can actually change it back into a silver coin, and if it's one right here, I can get this coin and give it a snap and get all three to change back as well. 1, 2, and 3. My name is Dan, and I hope you enjoyed that little effect. Thank you. Hello everyone, Dan here. I'm here with another little trick for everyone to enjoy. This time we're going to use 1, 2, 3 Walking Liberty half dollars. They have the little eagle arm on the front and the beautiful Liberty on the back. Hello everyone, Dan here with another little... Hello everyone, Dan here with another little trick for you today. It involves 1, 2, 3 Walking Liberty half dollars. Now in magic, there is something known as the black art principle, where you put a piece of felt matching the background, and like with usually black covering the background, you could actually blend in things, coins or such, so that they become rendered invisible. In the same way, I actually want to show you what I call the brown art principle. Let's check it out. We get one of the coins, and we actually rub it across the skin. Now you're starting to see why it's called the brown art principle. We get it, and we actually give it a little rub. Slowly, so you can see. And you start to see it starts to change color a little bit, blending in, make it a bit easier to do my coin moves. I'll actually put this one away. We'll try this one again. Giving a good rub. I'm going to try to aim a little bit better for this one. There we go. Get it, and I give it a rub. And this one also changes as well. This one looks a little bit better, I think, maybe. And that's the second one. The last one's always the most interesting. I always like to give an extra challenge, and this can actually be done in a spectator's hands at the end, where you can actually get it, and a spectator said hold out your hands like so, and they can actually see that the coin changes in their hands as well. And while it is fun to do that, in the same way, all I have to do is give it a little blow, just like that. One more. And you can actually see it kind of change back. Now if this coin can change, then why not the others? That's 1, 2, 3 Walking Liberty half dollars. 2 lovely hands, 1 lovely guy, and I hope you have a good one. So I hope you enjoyed that little performance, and now we'll get into the routine, which I call Camouflage coins, which is a wild coin, but instead of it being in a cup, which it almost always has been, that spectators can look into, or you have to use heavy audience management, it's never worked out for me, though I love the routine. Now we get to use what I think was a good vassal from the beginning and allows for clever routining, which is your hand. And even though the changes have to be one-handed, or you have to maneuver around it, there's still an area which you can work upon. There's a theme, and everything seems to play together. And it's not become its own plot, but I feel like it's advanced in many ways, or going along its own path. So let's get into it. We need 3 $half. These are walking liberties, but you can use $half. I don't judge, and I don't think anyone should. I think I have regular... Oh, I forget why I put all my stuff. Okay, we'll get to them later. But anyways, $half or walking liberties does not matter. I'm just using walking liberties just because I really just like the sound. That's it. Dang you, Eric Jones. You got me addicted to these things. So, we got one of the walking liberty $half coins. And we talk about freely, you can pick it up and just freely talk about the black art principle. And then we talk about the brown art principle. And this is my idea. If you're light in skin color, you might have to change the pattern, but we're going to continue regardless. So, in the case of me being Mexican, we give it a rub, give it a rub, give it a rub, and that's the presentation. I'm blending it in with my skin, or my best attempt. Maybe you could find a $half British penny that matches your skin a little bit more, so you can go with the theme a little bit better. But again, I mean, there's the penny, the British penny that I had hidden in the finger palm since the beginning. In the dominant hand. I forgot to mention that. But it doesn't really match my skin too much, but it just works. It's just the loose idea of it, and it also you're exposing it, so it gives a rationalization of it all. So we give it a rub, we give it a rub, and then we do actually, this is one of the few routines I've ever seen really, really good use for the thumb palm outside of a coin bottle. You get it, and then we do a thumb palm. We're going to thumb palm the $half as we're going to place down, flat with our fingers flat, the $half that was in our finger palm. So, in slow motion, okay, we've got the coin right here. We were doing the rub, talking about the brown art principle, which is kind of hilarious. And then we go inside, coin comes up to here, thumb clips it, and then thumb releases the coin onto the back of your hand, which is holding currently nothing. And then you give it a little rub, or just, I just, for the first one, I just like to slowly lift up. It's like that suspended surprise. You don't have to do much. You can animate more in the upcoming ones. So it's like you're slowly building up the effect. So, again, I'll do it one last time. Show the coins, you've already rubbed it. Thumb, palm, give it a rub here. Try to make sure the coins don't talk. That's what practice in the mirror. And then you lift off. And keeping your hand down so you don't flash. Boom. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And then from there, when you're coming up, if you're doing this at a table, I learned a little subtlety. If you're doing standing work, which I mostly do, it never matters. But once you're coming up to it, only when you're coming up to that coin, check it out, when you're sitting, as you come up, you transfer it from the thumb palm to the finger palm, and there's almost no noticeable difference. People cannot tell. I was looking at the video, no one can tell. Or not even myself. So we've done the transfer, and now you leave yourself in a great position, setting it up from thumb palm. You just let it fall to here, finger palm. And now we display the penny. Now you can freely display the penny. You can show your hand empty if you want, or like pretty much empty. Don't exaggerate, but you can do a gesture or so, just like casually. Don't really think about it, only if it's natural. And then from there we display the penny. Cool, they see it. And then we do a Bobo switch, which is in the new modern coin magic book by J.B. Bobo. I'm looking right at it. I can't believe I forgot the title for a moment. Anyway, so we do this, and then we do a Bobo switch, which you can read in that book. This is the Bible, and you should know it for coin magic. I'll just do it a couple times for fun, so you can see what mine looks like. Nothing impressive. Coins here is you drop it down, fingers pull back on this coin, letting this coin fall. It goes right here, and then you could easily place it in the finger palm. Okay, slow motion. Fast motion. And then up to speed. Here's what it looks like. The transit motion is so fast the eye cannot see that the coin was switched. Okay, so we've done it, done the move, done this, and now we got one coin inside our hand. We do the same repeating action for the second one, except on the gesture we open up a little more. I'll show you what I mean. Same thing. Do the thumb palm, fingers spread, and now I do a little flutter, open my fingers slightly, and then relax. And relax all tension from here. They do not suspect this hand, and now they're looking at the second coin. Ooh la la. And then from here we can, as we come up, again, we release the coin from thumb palm to finger palm so we can be more free in our gestures. We can display it. And now from here we can do the same thing, bubble switch. The main difference in this entire thing, I should mention again, was the way you display the coin. A little flutter, and then down. That's for the second one. That's the only difference. Otherwise you just repeat it. Okay, you've done the bobo. Now there's two. Anyways, so we toss this. So we got the second copper coin, or brown coin, whatever you want to call it, and toss it in there. Now I've got the third one. Third one's a little bit different. We do the rub, and we say, I'm going to do this, like, can you hold your hand out in a perch? And they do it like this. This looks like a perch if you were holding a bird right here, like a falcon or something. So they hold their hand in a perch, and they do the rub, and then I'm going to assume this is a spectator's perched hand like so. And you can display it one last time to them, doing a finger play palm display, hiding the the British penny in between the lines of the finger palm. The angles, be watchful of the angles. Practice the mirror so you can see what the angles are. And you're also displaying the $50 openly, so it seems so open and fair. Okay? And then, in the same way, your fingers are going to come towards, without talking, this is a little bit of practice, come towards, the second and third fingers come towards the $50, and then they squeeze the $50 into classic palm as the hand comes down, and it drops the coin into the spectator's back of the fist. Imagine this is the back of their fist right here. So you do it, and then you can have an open display. Nothing hiding. The thumb is even a bit more open, and they see that. And now you're clean. So maybe they were suspecting the first two, but this openness is pretty cool. Now you could do it a little bit differently in case that one was a little bit difficult for you. What you can do is you can just do the same one as the first two, but you can just really just be casual about it. Don't be too open about it because you have to hide this, but you could do that. But these ideas on the one-handed palm change, I'm not sure who to credit. I think I'll just credit Roth. Just doing this, being able to display the coin, second, third finger, push it in, and then you push in the classic palm. So you can drop the British penny that was in finger palm down, and you can open up a bit. It's still risky because this coin is not going to be fully inside. Some of the time. Sometimes you can nail it perfectly, great. Other times you just can't because of the positioning. So you do your best just to do that, and then you nail the coin. And they're freaking out, and you can flip it over for them, or they could do it however you want. It does not matter. But from here you can relax and then drop the classic from classic palm to finger palm. Same as the first two. But we're going to do one additional change. And I've never seen a change like this before, or anyone do it like this before. So I want to say it's mine. I've never seen it in print or anything like it, but I cannot claim it as my own. So we'll just call it the change. Okay? Simple. I'm not going to try to take credit from anyone. Here's what the change looks like. Okay? So before we even did it, first we did this. We displayed the silver $50 one last time. Push inside, squeeze it, and now we've done the change. They're freaking out. Okay? Drop the half dollar from classic palm to finger palm. From here, then we can display the coin one last time. I was supposed to do it on the first time, but I lost my focus. But it looks cool, being able to do it twice, blowing on both sides, and then doing the change. But let's get into the change itself, okay? The change looks like this. You rotate it, okay? And what happens is the coin briefly gets to the like a 45-degree angle, your hand turns in just a bit, and puts it into thumb palm. You're like, wait, a thumb palm? Yeah, a thumb palm. You'd be surprised. Puts that copper coin into thumb palm as the fingers, the thumb, pushes the coin that was in finger palm outward into display, and because of this, it readjusts the thumb palm to lose its grip on the copper coin, and it almost naturally falls into a finger palm. It's like this change wants to help you be completed. It's really weird. So I'll do it a couple times in slow motion, and I'll do it from the front. So from here, thumb palm, push on that coin with the thumb, and then let that coin fall into finger palm. It really just fell into it on its own. I didn't have to do anything. Again, thumb palm, thumb pushes it out, and then let this coin fall. And make sure they don't talk during the previous change nor this one. And that'll take some practice. But damn, it looks beautiful. You can just do it during a blow, the action during a blow, which I kind of messed up in the performance, but it looks like this. Come up, and then you can display. That looks freaking amazing. Again, thumb palm, blow, and then display. It's just amazing. And imagine the possibilities of this change. I've never seen anything like this. If you take it on your own, just check this out. Hey, I've got a penny. What can you do with this? Or like, imagine this. Let's get a small little penny. Why not? Screw it. Yeah. Here's a penny. Okay. Here's a normal little tiny penny. Hey Dan, I got a penny. Can you do something with this? This magic trick? Yeah, sure. Check this out. I give it a little blow, and now it changed into $1/2. You drop it, you end clean, and damn! Well, you got the penny in there, but damn, that is so freaking amazing. That's so good. Anyways, continuing. I'm sidetracking. Sorry. We did the change where it looks right here, and you got the change. Okay? Then you say if you could do it with one coin, you drop this coin just from the first, second finger and thumb. Just like fall in there. Why not all three? And you give it a snap, or you give it a snap and say why not all three? Focus for a second, squeeze. By snapping, you know, the British pennies in finger palm, you can still snap. And it actually gives an idea that your hand is empty. Open up and you can show 3 coins. 1, 2, 3. And you can use the other hand because it's in finger palm, a really good position to flip over the coins, making your hand seem natural. You can do a display. I'm just giving ways to make it seem natural that you didn't have anything else or anything hiding in your hands. And then I said, you know, this is a trick with 3 coins, 2 hands, and you can do a little display. 2 hands, 1 sexy guy, or whatever you want to use, and it's an awesome trick, and people love it. That said, I hope you enjoy all these little tips and tricks, and you can really, really enjoy this. What? Oh, hold on. See, that's where you gotta practice. You want to practice removing that sound. One last time. There we go. Got it. And you want to practice doing that change. And so you can do amazing, amazing things with it. I know it's probably going to start a new hashtag. Danny's color change. Let's make it happen. Anyways, hope you enjoyed that. And wish you a wonderful one amidst crazy times. Thank you.